And does. Greetings from DRI, from up the road in Maryland, Mike Dailey, our DRI Regional Director.
Good morning. Thank you, JD. Thank you, everybody, for welcoming me again for the third year to be here. And I really appreciate the opportunity to speak to you about what we're doing at DRI and how vital your participation in the organization is. I was thinking about this the other day. John Berkelhammer back there was kind of the reason why I'm here today. He and I were at a DRI annual meeting. John, I don't know how many years ago that was, but I think we were in Boston and we were kind of waiting, like it's the last day. We're sort of, our travel plans kind of kept us in a hold pattern for a bit. So he invited me. He said, "Hey, let's go grab some to eat." My participation in DRI has been part of my practice for over 20 years. And he really kind of talked to me about, the import of what we do as defense attorneys. I mean, we have a hard job. We know that. And more, it becomes difficult. But these kind of gatherings really kind of emphasize to us in our practice and what we do is how vital it is in the communication and the sharing of ideas and thoughts and things that we do. So it's been my honor to be the Mid-Atlantic Regional Director now. I've got about 5 more months left. But I want to thank you again for allowing me to be here. For many of you that have met me over the years, I know it seems weird. I don't have my other half here beside me, but unfortunately he passed away in March. But thank you for your kind wishes, all of you that kind of, reached out to me and said, where's Brady? So what I want to talk to you about is what DRI is having coming up in terms of our events and things that I think are something that I hope you all get to participate in, starting with our annual meeting coming up in Chicago. October 15th through the 17th will be hosted at the newly refurbished JW Marriott downtown. Beautiful facility. But more importantly, it's, again, an opportunity for us nationally to get together, sharing of ideas. We'll have great speakers coming in. Each of your substantive committees have great programming. I can't emphasize that enough. If you're not part of DRI and not part of a substantive committee, I really, really encourage you to do that. It's great in many different fronts. Sharing of thoughts and ideas. It's also a great way to get referrals. I can't tell you how many times I've had people contact me to say, "Oh, Mike, you know what? We talked about this, last year on this or that. And I've got a client in, that's in Maryland or DC or Virginia. And I'd really like you to speak to them about some problems they're having." So it's a great opportunity to, again, get to know people and share ideas. One thing that, and Your Honor, you made some great points in terms of, attacks on the judiciary and things that we all see. NFJE is a vital part of what DRI does through the center. For those of you that don't know what the center is, it's part of DRI, and what they do is they work with some of the pressing legal issues that we all deal with on a daily basis. And one of our great programs is the NFJE, National Federation for Judicial Excellence. And what we do is we invite appellate judges throughout the country to gather together. We do it, don't want to attack the other side, but compared to what the plaintiff's bar does, which tends to be, and I know this firsthand because within the DRI organization, our presidents get invited to their annual the plaintiff's bar meeting. And quite honestly, there's quite a bit of a bias in terms of what they present to the judges in that forum. What we really take pride in and what we do is we provide an opportunity for the judges to hear things from not just a defense spin on it, but really sharing of ideas within the judiciary that we hope the judges take away from. And we hear great feedback from the judges that attended. So it's really, truly an opportunity for those judges to get ideas in terms of what's happening, not only from the defense perspective, but across the board. So I encourage all of you as part of DRI there's contributions you can make to NFJE to allow us to continue that programming. It truly is a vital part of what we do. So what I want to try to focus you all on in terms of your continued participation in the organization is, if you're not a member of DRI, please consider it. I'm happy to talk to anybody that has interest in it but hasn't done it yet, because our participation on the state level and the national level is so important and vital as defense attorneys in terms of what we do and the idea sharing that we can all provide each other. So I want to thank you all for the opportunity to be here today, and I look forward to speaking to you throughout the day. Thank you.